They say everything happens for a reason, but I suspect everything happens for a Reese's. Like this commercial break. Did you need 15 seconds away from music or 15 seconds to eat a Reese's? Perhaps it's true. Everything happens for a Reese's.
This podcast is brought to you by Colgate Total. We take oral health as seriously as you take sports. That's why Colgate Total Active Prevention uses advanced technology to help prevent oral health problems like cavities and gingivitis before they start. It's clinically proven to provide 24-hour antibacterial protection with twice daily brushing after 4 weeks of use. So get a winning routine and prevent oral health problems before they start. Shop Colgate Total Active Prevention at a retailer near you.
Triple shot half calf oat milk 2 pumps extra foam. Your coffee order might be getting a little complicated. Your toothpaste doesn't have to be. Arm & Hammer baking soda toothpaste keeps it simple with a powerful ingredient that works hard for you. Baking soda. That's why it's the #1 dentist recommended baking soda toothpaste. As you brush, the baking soda particles dissolve to help break down plaque and stains for a whiter smile. So your teeth can feel clean, look bright, and make brushing a no-brainer. Try Arm & Hammer toothpaste. Simple, powerful, clean.
Who doesn't want to hear relationship advice from a couple of knuckleheads? Would you like to help us on these?
Oh, sure.
For a first date, when you should know those red flags and when to look for the green flags.
I don't know anything about red flag or green flag. Get yourself into position to look for the checkered flag.
Welcome back to New Heights, ladies and gentlemen, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by American Express. We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce, my big brother Jason Kelce out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio. Cincinnati Bearcat alums. Get the UC Bearcats basketball team back on the winning streak here. All right now, boys. Oh, yeah. Subscribe on YouTube, Wondery Plus, or wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1 S. Jason, we got a good one. You ain't even got to tell them. I'll tell them. We got a good one coming up. But tell them what we got coming up.
That we do. We've got a great guest before the playoffs get started. Why don't we take a look right here? Our guest today from the University of Southern California, winner of 6 Primetime Emmy Awards, 2 ESPYs, an MTV Award, Movie Award, Best Kiss winner, and the winner of the Mark Twain Prize for Comedy. You can see him in his critically acclaimed documentary, Will and Harper, on Netflix, as well as his up-and-coming comedy with Reese Witherspoon. You are cordially invited, releasing January 30th. 92%ers. It's Buddy the Elf, Mugatu, Ashley Schaefer, Ricky Bobby, Ron Burgundy, Chaz Michaels. 92%ers break the take himself. Will Ferrell is here. Yeah. Oh, my God.
So epic.
Best intro ever. Best intro ever.
I apologize if I just blew your ears out, Will. But
no. That was soothing. I'm gonna play that on a loop to fall asleep to. It's gonna be like a sleep machine for me. Yeah.
We are if you can't tell, we are jazzed to have you. But
Dude,
I gotta right away.
Man.
We saw this post on Twitter from the LA Kings. Buddy the Elf is officially in Hockeywood. Look at can we pull this up, Brandon?
Dude, this is so good. This is
not
just,
the Buddy Elf I remember.
This is just over the weekend.
Buddy Elf has been through some shit. What's
Buddy the Elf got laid off, I think. From the North Pole.
Santa not
taking a swig, smoking.
Yep. He's having a pull from his beer, smoking a cig.
Yeah.
Just having some him time.
That was just, I get these weird ideas every now and then.
They're golden, man.
I told my wife, because we're season ticket holders to the LA Kings. We have the seats right on the glass, which are amazing.
Incredible.
I said, gosh, over the break, you know what? It'd be funny if I just got like a Buddy the Elf costume and didn't shave for like a week. And and I'm just sitting there with like a candy cigarette. It's just a candy cigarette. And I'm just going to like sit there for a period and see how people react. And that was it. But the reaction was insane. They were like, what is he doing? Is he promoting something? But occasionally I just like to do weird things like that just to stir it up.
Dude, it's the best.
Yeah.
It's the best. Or have you always been a hockey fan? I know you've been following the Kings for a while now, but
yeah, I remember I grew up in Southern California, and there was there was a kid who moved into my neighborhood from Connecticut who played hockey, and we would play street hockey. We would play, this is sad, one-on-one street hockey? Does that
Dude,
even exist?
Are you kidding me? This is all me and Jason used to do.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
Yeah,
Of course,
this is
we
legit.
we didn't have ice, so it was just with the little ball, and this was running around a parking lot.
Oh yeah.
And then I followed the Kings way back when they had like the Triple Crown line of Marcel Dion, Dave Taylor, Charlie Simmer. Anyway,
so you've been in it for a while.
Hell yeah.
so I've been watching. Yeah, I've been the. And then of course they won a couple cups, and that helped build the audience. And now they draw really. Oh, look at that!
I got a little Wayne Gretzky. Jason got me this for Christmas.
But did you guys play hockey as well with everything else you did?
Oh yeah,
we did.
That was probably the first one that we both fell in love with. I would at least for me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, same. It's a wonderful sport. It's fun. We both started it. Travis finished in high school playing basketball. I played hockey in high school. Mm-hmm. We used to play street hockey with that same ball you're talking about.
Yeah.
And one of the elementary schools, Roxborough Elementary, had cut down the basketball hoops.
Okay.
And you would think this would be a safety issue, but they left like the posts.
They
just cut the hoops down. And if you hit the post, it was a goal. So we played pickup hockey all the time, just trying to hit the post. And that's like how we played. Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of an amazing sport. And I'm not going to lie to you. There's some beautiful men out there who play hockey. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
As long as they have their teeth in.
Yeah, as long as they have the teeth in.
Don't take the dentures out.
But that was my latest kind of public stunt.
While we're on the public stunts, we got to pull up the Shaq at the Staples. We got to pull that one up. This is an all-timer.
Classic.
Oh my gosh! Look at that mustache.
Yeah, that was another one. I had friends who gave me a Staples security guard outfit, and I snuck it into the building and then just pretended to be one of the security guys.
So wait, that was not the Staples. So Staples was not a part of that one either.
They had no idea, and I was afraid. I snuck it in because I was afraid they would stop me and go, "Where'd you get that uniform? That's contraband. Come with us."
This is the best, dude. Oh,
that's amazing.
So
I just stood on the side. Yeah, it turns out the other security guys, they were like, "Dude, I love it. Just don't stand on the court. But you're good with us. You're good with us." And then I look down, and Shaq happens to be at the game. Unbeknownst, I just pick a random game, and I look down, and there's Shaq in the corner. He's rolling. He's laughing. So I stand up a couple times in between the breaks, and then I'm like, what else do I do with this? I don't know. And then someone taps me on the shoulder and says, during the next break, Shaq's ready to leave the game. Do you want to throw him out? You want to throw him out of the game? So he gave me the idea. He goes, yeah, just come over. And then I escorted him out.
That is brilliant.
The diesel.
And then we had the biggest laugh. And
that is so good.
I was like, I go, Shaq, do you know how extraordinary that is that you're allowing me to throw you out of an NBA basketball game? He was like, are you kidding me? That is so. And then it was so funny. I found out from one of the heads of the security that he goes, "Hey, I have to tell you, everyone appreciated the shout out. All the security people appreciate the shout out." And I was like, "Oh,
that's what I was going for."
Yeah, actually, I was kind of making fun of you guys, but no, it was a shout out. It was a shout out for sure.
That is so fucking gold, man. You've done a lot of these. So I gotta know. I've been just so curious about this. When did you become a DJ? The video of you DJing at the frat party might be one of my favorite. You've now inspired me to want to become a DJ and do exactly what you made. That shit look so fucking fun.
I don't know if you want a real peek behind the curtain or not, but I don't know how to DJ. I was just all set up by my son, and he was like, "Dad, can you come? It's parents' weekend. Can you come by the fraternity house? And I'll just set it up, and you just have to twist knobs and pretend like to push buttons."
Yeah.
So I just acted the part, But I do not. No, look at that's insane. That's insane. I still forget that people have cameras attached to their phones. I don't know if you guys ever feel that way, but I'm like, I still sometimes. I'm like,
that's so good. The fact that you could just turn that switch off, though, man, not care about it. That's the best. That's the best part. I sent that to everybody that I knew.
I showed up for 15 minutes, and then I went to the football game. I didn't think twice about it, and then Monday it like blows up, and I'm thinking, what? Wait, what? Oh, right. All these kids were filming it. Anyway,
so good.
It's fun to just kind of. I just love kind of doing those kind of out of the box things just to mingle with people and
well, we love when you do it too, big dog.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's get into your athletic career, Jason. Why don't you hit him with it?
You were an athlete growing up, kicker in high school.
Yes. Oh yes.
So were you were a kicker in high school? Did you ever try to play any other position, or were you always like, I'm going for the kicker?
Well, let's just say freshman year at University High School in Irvine, California, I dominated. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Starting free safety and wide receiver.
Both two-way player.
Two-way player.
It's a football guy right here.
Co-MVP of the football team.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Basketball, freshman player of the year, freshman basketball.
Okay.
Then I played baseball. And it was downhill from there. I was 6'1.5" as like a freshman.
So you had some height advantage.
And then I think I by the time I graduated, I was 6'3", so I only grew 1.5 inches more over the next couple years. But yeah, I'd never played football, and I played a lot of soccer, and I also was doing the kicking, and then I got called up to I made varsity as a sophomore as a kicker.
Okay.
They wanted me to play safety too, but I was like, you guys, I weigh 145 pounds. I pay 150 and I'm not.
Oh my gosh.
Something about, I never caught, let's just say no one was looking at me for proper tackling form.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Something
just
about
go submarine, go low.
Shit.
Boom.
Something about getting your head in there. I'd end up like, my approach looked really good, and then I'd roll to the side and face mask you.
I played defense one fucking time, and it was safety. And I saw a guy running at me looking like freaking Eddie George, and I made a business decision. That's what I did. I made a business decision to not go in with the head, the hands, the proper technique. Just going. I went slide tackle. I would
set up the right way. You're like, oh, Ferrell's gonna jack someone, and then I would go, no, that's okay. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'll just kick. I'll just be a kicker. And I was really hoping actually to be a college kicker. We were a horrible football program. I think we were 8-1 my senior year.
I can relate.
But I was getting those, I was getting those little form letters from, University of Oregon, New Mexico State.
New Mexico State. What was your longest field goal? Do you remember?
45 in a game.
Nice. In high school, that's big time.
50 in practice.
Okay.
You can boot it.
And then I tried walking on at USC. I was my freshman year at USC. I saw in the athletic department that they were having
tryouts,
walk-on tryouts, right?
Yeah.
But it was in the fall, so obviously the team is already set. So I'm like, why not? I showed up, and we weren't allowed to kick on the field that actually had the field goals. It was just a big open, and I was like really accurate, but I wouldn't say I was, could boom it. So I think I did like 5 kickoffs, and then the guy just blew the whistle. It was like, okay, bring it in. We're good. And he was like, okay, huddle up. I'm the special teams coach. We're pretty good. We're pretty good with our kicking situation right now. But if any of you guys want to play scout team, running back or scout, and I was like, no, I've heard about scout team. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, not in college. In college, that's when it's no fun.
So that was the extent of my my college athletic career.
It sounds like you kind of wanted to be an announcer while in college.
Yeah, I went USC had had this sports information program. I was it's funny. I always wanted to get into comedy, but I kind of grew up in the entertainment industry. My dad's a musician.
Okay.
And had played at, in the best of places and in the worst of places. He's a piano player and super talented. And I just saw how unstable the entertainment business is.
Sure.
He would have a job at a nightclub for 6 months to a year. And they'd be like, well, that's over. I'm like, what happened? He's like, nothing. They just said, we're done.
Yeah.
And you have to go back out and search and do all this stuff. And so I thought, well, I'm never going to do that. I want like a real job. I didn't know what that meant, even though I loved comedy. I loved making my friends laugh. I loved watching comedy. I loved, everything about it. But I also loved sports, and I played sports all throughout high school. And SC had this program that was like sports journalism. So I thought, oh, that's a blending of both. And, Sports Center had probably just started. Let's see, I graduated in 90. So that was kind of the beginning of ESPN and
starting to boom. Yeah.
I want to be one of those guys,
Yeah.
And so I graduated and then was trying to get a job with local cable stations. And, you have to like build a tape and send it out to these small markets to get hired as the sportscaster in Yuma, Arizona.
Those tapes got to be gold. They have to be.
I don't know where.
They have to be gold, dude.
I should have held on to them. But at the same time, I thought, you know what? This itch is not going away. I better scratch it about the comedy thing. So at the same time, I started doing classes at this improv theater in Los Angeles called the Groundlings, where I had seen tons of people had gone on to sitcoms, to Saturday Night Live, to film and television performers, writers, directors, everything. I thought, oh, they had a school I could kind of take all these classes at. And so I kind of was doing both at the same time. And I kind of found my, you got to, as you guys probably know, you got to find your community. You got to find your support group. And that place in LA, the Groundlings Theater, was where I felt safe enough to kind of go for it.
Heck yeah.
And I was there for 3 years. And then that spring of 95 was when SNL was doing like a nationwide search for a brand new cast, because they knew they were going to let go. It was going to be the last year for like Farley and Sandler and Dana Carvey and that whole group.
Man.
So yeah, happened to be at the right place at the right time when they came and watched one of our shows and went through the audition process. And then,
the audition process, dude.
Yeah.
We've all seen the audition video. It is the most brilliant.
The cat toy on the ground.
How does that even? How do you know that that's going to be the one to get you the job? Like, what the fuck?
Well, here's the thing, Travis.
It doesn't make any sense in my mind.
You've hosted the show, right? You've stood on that spot where you deliver the monologue.
Yeah.
And your heart is pounding in your chest, right?
Yes.
And
yes.
But you're in front of a full audience that's supportive and there, and they want to see you have fun.
Want us to, yeah.
I'm on the ground in that studio playing around like a cat. No one's in. Lorne Michaels purposely had no one in the studio to like create the tension of late night like he wanted to create the pressure of what it's like to be on Saturday Night, like live TV. So I'm in a void rolling around going, oh my God, I'm going back to LA. This is not like, cause there's no one there's no one in the studio. There's just a camera operator and a sound guy.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So good. This is one of my favorites, dude.
So it was almost like a prisoner torture technique. I just had to like fight through it. And
were there any other audition like bits that you had, or were you like kind of juggling a few at the time, or?
They basically had to do an audition that was anywhere from 5 to 8 minutes long of any of the characters of your choice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So that was one of the I did another sketch. I did Harry Carey doing a play reading. And so I did my Harry Carey impersonation. And then I did this sketch that I think really got me the job, which was this dad at a barbecue yelling at his kids to get off the shed. And that
good.
piece I auditioned with later became the sketch that I did in my very first show.
Oh, that's cool.
As a cast member. So
that's cool. So they brought that one to life. Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
But it was awful. I was like, I had no idea if I did well or not. And you just left going, oh, well, I guess they'll call me.
I'll tell you what, Lauren he could be a stone cold dude. He can give you absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that left you confused as all get out, man. But
he can. It's funny. He's like, he can walk right by you, or he can, or he can pump you up. But yeah, sometimes you don't know where you stand with that guy. Yeah.
Oh man. The SNL years were definitely the beginning of our fandom for you, big guy. Who do you remember as like some of your favorite characters on SNL? Like the ones that you really got excited to go out there and like perform?
I never imagined that I would get to play the president because I wasn't known for doing political impressions or anything like that. So to get to do Bush for that long, like that was, and like, you're going to be a go-to guy every week.
Yeah.
That was pretty heady. That was really fun.
Nice.
I loved, I think about like doing the cheerleaders with Sherry O'Terry, sketches I got to do with Molly Shannon, Anna Gasteyer. We used to do this Bobby and Marty sketch where we were like middle school music teachers who would perform and the kids would hate them. And the Robert Goulet sketches were really fun.
Man,
Neil Diamond, and Harry Carey. I got to do Harry Carey to an audience that maybe didn't know. It was fun because people who knew Harry Carey from the Cubs as an announcer obviously knew who he was, but then other people would go, I love that mad scientist character you do with the crazy white hair. And I was like, well, no, he's a real person. And they're like, oh, okay, well, whatever. It doesn't matter. I think it's so funny. I had a great 7 years on the show, and I just I'm so lucky to look back and there was probably I had fun like every single week doing that show.
Man,
yeah.
7 years is a crazy run, man. You obviously 7 years on the show as a cast member, but you're a member of the SNL 5-Timers Club as well. What's the difference between hosting it and being a cast member, or what's the biggest difference? Yeah,
I think honestly, I preferred being a cast member because when you host, you all of a sudden, it was much easier to be a cast member and have your sketch get cut and be kind of shake your fist, like, but when you're on the other side and you're having a hand in like, oh, I don't want to choose between,
that's tough.
Right? I mean, you've been in that room.
Yeah.
And you probably had some choices where you had 2 or 3 funny things that could only go in the one slot. Because there is a lot of thinking that goes into that show. Yeah. And it's hard. Like you probably
everybody was awesome on the cast. So you're sitting there, you're like, I don't want to take her off stage. I don't want to take him off stage. I don't want to take that bit. That bitch, they're killing in that bit. And I'm just.
And that you're thinking, oh, but I really love doing the one thing. And so I was like, oh, I hated like determining the fates of who was going to be in the show and who was not. Also too, you realize like the times I've come back to host, that thing is like a track meet. You forget
it is a machine. It is a well-oiled machine.
Physical shape you're in, comedy shape you're in. And I all of a sudden felt like I was in an NBA basketball game and the ball just kept hitting me in the face. Like the last time I came to host, and I remember sitting with Lauren at the after party, and I was like, God, man, Lauren, I can't believe I used to do the show, like not even think twice about doing the show every week. And he was like, I thought he was going to give me the, attaboy, like, you were great. You were wonderful. He was like, no, it's a young man's game. He didn't give me anything. I'm like, was I that bad? I was like, oh, no. But no, it's a young man's game. I'm like, geez, all right. Well.
It all rolls fast though, man. It happens so fast, and man, I was the luckiest guy in the world to even get a chance to do it, knowing how big of a fan I was of it, and how big of a opportunity it is.
Jason, you're next.
Oh,
yeah, Jason, he's been
I'm
on
trying
the list.
my own thing. I've listened. I was up there able to watch Travis host, and and we've talked about it before, but it's just so impressive the amount of people that are involved in that thing and how it all happens. And I couldn't imagine the hosting itself, and watching, because I think I got there maybe Thursday, Trav. So I got to watch a little bit of that process of learning it every day, and I was just blown away, absolutely blown away.
It's a real piece of living history in terms of television and in terms of like American comedy, because it's when you're sitting at home and you just DVR it or turn it on at 11:30, you have no idea during those commercial breaks that there's 100 people running around moving those sets, and
right, dude.
It
absolutely
it is such a. I mean, I hope they never cancel that show, because I don't think they'll ever do that type of show ever again.
No,
it's an art form the way they put on that show, and it's surprisingly fun. It is surprisingly funny with how many things that can go wrong, and the fact that they write it in a week.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It's hit or miss for sure, but it lands on its feet more often than not, and it's pretty impressive.
The whole week you're seeing the construction workers putting together sets, and you're just your mind is just blown away, and you're just like, what? And then some sets get canceled because they just don't fit in the time frame. You're just like, what? How do you do this week in, week out? And it just blows my mind.
And you really have to
it's
have
fun to be a part of it.
You have to have thick skin as a cast member, because I remember when I was my first year on the show, Kevin Nealon, who I was a big fan of, Kevin Nealon came back to kind of see a show and say hi to us. And it was towards the end of my first year on the show, and he was like, "You're really funny, like great job." And I was like, "Thanks, man." And he was like, "Let me give you some advice. Like, you don't have to score every week. Just keep that in mind. It's like, if you can look back on a season and count on you, like if you've done 10 funny things, then you've had a good year." And
wow.
So it took the pressure off of like having to have a great show every week. It's like hitting 300 in baseball. If you hit 300, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. And if you could hit, well, 30% might be a little low, but if you could be funny 50% of the time,
that's a good batting average.
Yeah. So I took that to heart, but yeah.
Let me ask you this, because I'm doing this late night thing on ESPN. I just started it, and we're trying to incorporate some scripted bits and some funny like, I guess, what do you think is the biggest thing to performing a sketch or comedy live that you would tell anybody who's just starting out into that world? Because quite frankly, I've never done anything like this where there's like a live audience and you're trying to do this while it's being recorded.
Yeah.
Forgive me if this is a loaded question, but I'd be remiss if I didn't ask you pointedly if there's anything that you can like fast track my ability to be funny on.
No, you're screwed, man.
Sounds like you got to figure it out, bud.
Yeah.
No, the thing that I always lived by is because, I was like, look, I'm going to watch people perform who I think I'm funnier than. I'm also going to watch people who are way funnier than me.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to be okay with that. But the one thing no one will ever beat me at is how hard I commit to something.
Sure.
You've got to commit sketch-wise to whatever the premise is.
Yeah.
And just go for it. And if you lock in that way, all the apprehension will just melt away. And And then the audience will be on your side too, because they'll just be like,
he's going for it.
Dude, this makes
exactly. And hopefully it's a funny premise to begin with, but even if it's not, they'll just be like, God, Jason is going for it. I'm on his side. And that's all you need to worry about.
That's brilliant.
And to not, because I've seen people, you can't have one foot in and one foot out, because then the audience doesn't believe your intention.
Absolutely.
And so that's just the main thing.
Dude, awesome. You send it better than anybody, man.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series Hard Knocks Training Camp brings viewers into the preseason with unparalleled access to the reigning Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks. Go behind the scenes with Sam Darnold, Jackson Smith and Jigba, and the legendary Dark Side defense as they prepare to make another run at the NFL title. See how the best in the world take the hype and pressure head on. Your football fix starts here with the personalities and challenges that define a championship team. Bonds will be built. Bloopers will be captured. Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Seattle Seahawks premieres Tuesday, August 4th at 9 p.m. on HBO Max.
Before we get out of this SNL bit, we asked Bill Murray this question, and he said Ray Charles. But who is the one SNL host that just blew your socks off? Like, man, I did not expect this person to be this damn good or this funny or this awesome. That you maybe when you were a cast member.
Just so you know, we asked Bill Murray this, and he said it was Ray Charles, because he was amazed at how well he remembered all of his lines.
Oh my God.
And didn't have to use any cue cards.
Yeah. I remember Jackie Chan hosted with us.
What?
And he didn't read English.
Yeah.
So we couldn't use the cue cards. So he had to do the whole thing
there
memorized.
We go. Jackie
Same sort of
Chan.
thing.
Yeah.
And he was on fire. But I think there are like varying degrees. I remember one of our best hosts was Derek Jeter.
Yeah.
Nice.
He just committed to everything, regardless of how stupid we put him. And also, that's how I met Shaq for the first time. He came on and did, I think it was Kelsey Grammer was the host, but they said, hey, Shaq's in town. He wants to do some sketches. He destroyed. He was so funny and natural to the point where one of his sketches got cut because he had a funnier show than the host.
And,
he had
to reel it back.
He had to reel it back. Because we wrote this sketch where all the cast members were picking on me and making me cry. And Shaq came up. He's like, what's going on? And I'm like, Shaq, everyone's making fun of me. And he's like, come with me, Will. And we walked to home base there. And he picked me up in his arms. And we proceeded to sing a duet called No One's Gonna Hurt My Little Man. And Shaq cradling me. And we did this but that got cut and it like destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
But then I swear there was it was a lot of times it was actors that you like Steve Buscemi.
Oh, nice.
Insanely good. I remember a lot of times dramatic actors who were so excited to.
You didn't always see them in the comedy world. Yeah.
Exactly. And they, that thing of they would just commit to the premise. They weren't even trying to be funny. And they subsequently got twice as many laughs.
Yeah.
I love it.
But
that's amazing. Well, you just referenced Billy Bob Thornton and made me think of that Bad Elf at the top of the show. Maybe there's a Bad Elf, Bad Santa remake coming down the line.
Yeah. Maybe, yeah. A lot of people will be distraught by that combination. But maybe that's why we need to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
By the way, speaking of football, I got to bring something up.
All right.
I happen to be watching during the holiday break, Travis, you guys, the Pittsburgh game.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah.
And when you scored, did you just have one touchdown? Or did you have two?
I just had one. I just had
the one. Yeah. And
the dunk?
You went to go dunk the football. You missed the dunk.
I did not dunk it. I did not dunk it.
You missed it. You hit the rim. And I remember thinking, oh, I want to bring that up. I know I'm going to be talking to you guys. I'm like, God, Travis, he doesn't have the same hops. He missed the dunk.
I don't have the ups anymore. I
used to. Just kind of hit the bar and just spilled over.
Right.
But you still try to celebrate like I just dunked it. I was like, no.
I gave him my best Tony Gonzalez. He was known for
That's
dunking, and I had just eclipsed his touchdown record.
Yeah, maybe finger roll next time.
I should have. What I did was, you remember when you first started trying to dunk and you would just go up and smack the backboard? That's kind of what I was doing right there. It wasn't a full dunk.
All right.
Maybe if I get it earlier in the game, I might be able to the explosive.
I have been thinking about that since that moment. I've literally been stewing on that.
Nice. Well, I've been thinking people might have forgot about it. So perfect.
Before we move on, I got to ask this: have you ever dunked, Will? Can you dunk? Could you
dunked. I remember having like a breakaway, and I was like, "I'm going to dunk this," and the ball slipped out of my hand. I got right here. I got like rim.
Yeah.
And then the ball just fired off the backboard. And coach was like, what was that? And I was like, you told me, try to dunk it if I have a break. He's like, okay. I could dunk a tennis ball, but no.
Not a basketball?
Yeah.
Dude, Travis has seen me, no joke, over an hour in a gym.
At least.
Just
trying
to dunk. Yeah. Repeatedly thinking I'm getting closer and repeatedly failing.
If I just get the technique right, I can do it.
I'm there. I'm right there. It's going to happen.
You're 310 pounds. You're not going to dunk the ball. Gravity is working against you.
Exactly.
All right, let's get to this segment. We're going to try this out. This is the Will Ferrell character football draft.
Oh,
all right.
Okay.
So we're going to try and attempt to draft a football team with your characters. We're going to have you do this. We got round one. We're going to do quarterback. So if we're picking a Will Ferrell character, what character would be the quarterback of this football team?
I think the quarterback, not that he would necessarily, not that necessarily he'd be good, but he'd be very commanding, would be Ron Burgundy.
Yeah,
you know it.
Yeah,
you know he's commanding.
He's commanding. He'd get the plays wrong.
Yep.
He'd call the wrong cadences. Yeah, he'd mess up constantly, but he'd blame someone else.
Yeah,
and
it'd be a fun ride.
We got double wing right, Dorothy Mantooth on two. Dorothy Mantooth on two.
Exactly. Baxter left.
So good.
Go right, swordfish. Ron, that's how to play. Yes, it is. Yeah. Let's run it. Yeah.
It is now.
Yeah. It is now.
Gosh.
Second round, we're going running back. Who you got for running back?
Running back would I'm going to say Frank the Tank from Old School.
The Tank.
Dude, he's breaking some tackles.
Because he's got that name, the Tank. He's going to break some tackles. He's also going to be inebriated enough to where he won't feel any pain.
That was my next question. Is he inebriated in this?
Yeah, he's definitely. He's definitely.
He's going to be streaking all night if you give him some beers.
Well, yeah, he may try to take a couple plays fully naked. Yeah.
That nobody wants to tackle him.
Right.
Man, he just great strategy, Frank.
He's untouched into the end zone.
So good.
All right, round three. Wide receiver.
Maybe because he's kind of, I think he's I would say very flexible and lithe. The word lithe. I'd say Buddy the Elf.
Buddy the Elf.
Nice.
I could have swore you were going to go Chaz Michaels, like jumping up.
Oh, okay. Leaping over the middle beautifully.
Very graceful.
Chaz Michaels. Okay,
graceful.
That's a better.
I like Buddy the Elf.
That's a better call. That's a better call.
Buddy the Elf, just the happiest disposition ever. Wide receivers eat a lot of candy too.
Yeah, they do.
Skittles.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Round four, who's a coach?
Coach would, because I think he probably did. I'd say Jackie Moon from Semi-Pro.
Oh, yeah. He was a coach.
Because he was a player coach.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He was he had to run it all.
Perfect.
And he knows how to manage people.
Owner. Where are we thinking? Round five, owner. Who's the owner of this football team?
I don't know if he's the right owner, but I just haven't I forgot to throw him in, but let's just say Ricky Bobby's the owner.
Dude,
It's an electric
you
one.
already know.
That'd be the best.
He's running the show, dude.
That'd be the best Hail Mary. Our baby who art in heaven.
Yes, he would lead the team in the baby Jesus prayer before every game, whether they wanted to or not.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Yeah. No, Ricky Bobby, he'd be a good owner. He's got like kind of a little Jerry Jones in him, probably. I can
see that.
Yeah,
I can see that
for sure. Like pals. Yeah.
They're definitely friends. Yeah.
How about? Have you seen the clip of Jerry Jones with the chops? He's acting now. He's in a TV show.
No.
Yeah, I was actually
really?
I was actually pretty surprised. I was like, man, he's speaking kind of better than he has in the interviews he gets.
Wait, what show is he in?
This is a good question. I don't know. I only came across it. Landman with Billy Bob Thornton.
Oh, Landman.
Yeah, so you definitely
One
have
of
to
those,
just peek
one
at
of
it.
those Paramount Plus shows.
You know it.
I actually watch some soccer on Paramount Plus.
The old football, huh? What you got a premier team that you root for? Or?
I don't really, but I'm part of a small part of the ownership group of Leeds United, which is the second division. Yeah.
Nice. Very cool.
And so I've been out to one of their matches, which was awesome. And so I'll keep tabs on them.
Heck yeah. I see you at a lot of sporting events. Is that like your kind of like your hobby? You just love to get some live action sports? No,
a little bit pathetic, right?
I'm like living through you when I see you at there. I'm like, dude, I want to do what Will's doing.
I've got way too many tickets.
Let alone the baseball bit you did where you played at all the teams and everything.
Yeah. No, we have, because we're part of the LAFC soccer team out here in LA, which is MLS. We're part of that ownership group too. So we go to those games.
Nice.
I have tickets to the Lakers every now and then, the Kings, USC football. And somehow in the year that they won the World Series, I went to 0 Dodger games.
No way.
Somehow.
No
the 1 year I should have gone.
Yeah.
Or no, I went to one. To one.
No way.
I know we go to a lot of sports, but I mean, I sports is a huge part of my life. It was kind of the way, and I know you guys can relate to this. It was the way I was able to make friends. It was the way, I loved playing team sports.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's something where athletes just want to do comedy and comedians just want to go to sports. Because I went to a UCB out in LA. I went to Outright Citizens Brigade. Yeah. It was so much fun. It is amazing watching people in improv just take something from nothing and make something funny instantaneously. It is so impressive.
They're an incredible group. UCB is one of the best.
Right on.
We have an idea here for this next bit. Trav, do you want to explain it?
Yeah, we got relationship advice voicemail. So something we do on the show is answer voicemails from our fans, and we've asked them to call in asking for relationship advice, because who doesn't want to hear relationship advice from a couple of knuckleheads? Would you like to help us on these? Will,
oh, sure.
You want to jump in? Let's do it, man. Here's the thing. You could answer some of these questions as one of your characters, maybe.
Okay.
Sure.
Nice. Yes. Oh, I'm so excited. Brandon.
Uh-oh, Brandon.
Hey, Travis. Hey, Jason. Big Chiefs fan. 3-peat coming. Just wanted to know your advice for a first date, when you should know those red flags and when to look for the green flags. Go Chiefs.
Red flags, green flags.
When to look for the red flags, when to look for the green flags.
Let's see. Ricky Bobby would say, look, I don't know anything about red flag or green flag. You just gotta get yourself into a position to look for the checkered flag. Because, I mean, there's only one thing you need to worry about. Because, I mean, if you ain't first, you're last. And,
yeah, baby.
I would just tell that young lady to look for the checkered flag.
You gotta find your way to the finish line, guys.
I don't know if that's good advice or bad. It sounds like bad advice.
Dude, I think it's kind of metaphorically, it makes sense. You got to find your way to the finish line.
Yeah.
You know? I loved it, man. That shit was fucking gold.
That was so good. So good.
That couldn't have gone any better. All right, here we go. Next one. What we got?
All right, Jason and Travis. So what do I do whenever I bought this girl tickets to a concert for Christmas and she dumped me the week before, and now her best friend wants to go with me? Do I take her or no?
Do you take the best friend after the tickets you bought for your girlfriend? She dumped you.
Wait, I want to make sure I understand. Do you take the best friend of the girl?
Yes.
After?
Yes.
So the girlfriend dumped him, and now the best friend wants to go with him.
Well, Ron Burgundy would say, of course you take the best friend. Because you teach that young lady a lesson. You're not going to be some horse's ass. You've spent $1,200 going to I don't know, whatever concert, whatever music you listen to nowadays. I don't know if it's Kaja Gugu or Duran Duran or whatever it is, but you send a signal to that young lady that you're not messing around, and then
you more, Ron.
You take photos of you and the best friend making out and send it back to the old girlfriend and say, "That's how I do it."
That's how you roll right there, baby. That was fucking gold, man.
So good.
That's why you're the greatest of all time, dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. Do we got one more in us? You want to do one more?
Do one more?
That was
move on
gold,
too, Will.
dude. That was gold.
That was so good.
I think we're good to roll, man. Let's get this thing going.
We end all the conversations with, we got to ask. You don't have to answer. We got a bunch of questions we're just going to rattle off at you. You ready to go?
Okay, ready. Lightning round.
Lightning round,
baby.
Yeah, that's right. You could feel free to tell us to fuck off. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Before you made it, what was your worst job?
Definitely a bank teller. I was a bank teller.
Oh, that's
Nice.
what Donna Kelsey. That's our mom was.
Yeah, our mom.
Really?
She started off with the bank telling. Worked her way up to some higher up positions, but yeah, she started off as a teller.
Customers would actually complain as to how bad I was. So I'd break out in flop sweat. Your mom can relate to it. When you're starting out, you're handling people's money. It was awful.
That's too funny. Yeah, as long as your register wasn't short, you're good, man.
I was short like my first 2 days out. I wasn't even pocketing the money.
That's crazy.
Excuse me, manager, I'm trying to deposit money and your teller is like playing with a ball of yarn and he won't respond to me.
Right. What's wrong with this guy? In fact, I remember I was putting up flyers in the break room to try to get people to come to my stand-up comedy show.
Oh.
And I was so quiet as a bank teller because I was so nervous all the time. And I had this manager go, "I saw your flyer. You do stand-up comedy?" And I go, "Yeah." She's like, "I'd like to see that." And just walked away.
God damn it. You're a father of 3. What is the secret to being a cool dad?
The secret to being a cool dad, I think, constantly lovingly make fun of them.
Nice.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
Humiliation.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Yeah. Humiliation.
Perfect answer. Why don't they make R-rated comedies anymore?
I think they do. Actually, I have one coming out
Here we go.
the end of this month.
Heck yeah, there we go.
Cordially invited on Amazon.
Perfect.
Which is like an old school R-rated fantastic movie. Reese Witherspoon and we have 2 competing weddings booked at a destination location, and we have to kind of duke it out to see who's going to be the wedding that gets to take place. But it's an interesting time. I think people are making it. I don't know why they're not kind of going to the theaters to see them. And
Right.
I think we kind of have so many options now that a lot of people would rather go, "Oh, I'll just catch that at home."
Yeah. There's nothing like going to the theater though, man.
I know. It's when you sit and watch a comedy with an audience, you're reminded as to how much more fun it is.
Right.
I'm trying to get that back.
I'll happily see this new one in theaters for you, bud.
Even though it's not in theaters.
It's in Amazon.
It's not. No,
on
you
Amazon.
did just say it was Amazon. My bad.
We'll go rent a movie theater out. And we're going to play.
Yes. Okay.
I'm calling everyone in the neighborhood. They're coming over.
You're cordially invited to watch Cordially Invited at the movie theater with us.
Is there one idea for a movie that you haven't gotten to make yet?
Oh,
because we want to steal it.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna pass on that because I'm afraid you guys will steal it.
No. We wouldn't do something like that.
No, I don't trust you guys. I don't trust you. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's anything. It's funny. Ideas usually pop into my head in the most random way, but no, I don't have an exciting answer for that. Sorry.
Let me ask you this. When do you know an idea is ready to be made a movie? Because I would imagine you think about stuff constantly.
Yeah.
Like, how do you know when it's like, okay, I'm going to make this movie about an anchor man named Ron? Like, where does that even, like, at what point are you like, yeah, this could become a full motion picture?
Yeah, I think you just get a sense of something that, if it's an idea that you can kind of spit out in a sentence,
then
it's got a good chance. It's like, I remember when we were pitching Anchorman, which at the time we got rejected. I think we got rejected 20 different times from various studios and financiers and everything like that.
Blows my mind.
Fascinating.
Like no one could kind of wrap their head around an ensemble comedy that took place in a newsroom. They kept hearing the news part, and we're like, no, it's going to be, Austin Powers wasn't about the spy game. It was about a really funny character.
Right.
Our character's going to be funny. And then I remember thinking, gosh, this is so hard to get off the ground. We should maybe pick a topic that everyone's talking about. And at that time, NASCAR was at its height. And I was like, for instance,
gosh,
what if I'm just me as a NASCAR driver and we sold that in like 2 seconds.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if there's an exact formula for it, but it's just something that I think grabs the people who have to pay for it.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
What's your welcome to Hollywood moment? We all have welcome to NFL moments that just, I don't know, it's usually a big hit or somebody that we're extremely, fond of or we're big fans of growing up that we're finally going up against. What was your welcome to Hollywood moment?
I mean, one of my welcome to Hollywood moments was getting to be the first member of a brand new cast on Saturday Night Live, and I got to say the first lines of our opening show. And I'm sitting there, and they're counting down the show, and I'm looking out.
That's crazy.
My folks are in the audience, and friends and family, and I'm like, I can't believe I'm here, and I'm about to say whatever line. Which a little trivia here: I mess up my line the first time I speak on camera on the show. I flub it.
No way.
Of course,
because I felt, and Travis, you know how you do the full dress rehearsal, and then by the time you do the live show, you're like, piece of cake. I got it.
Yeah.
And so I did the dress rehearsal. I was like, this is gonna be great. But I'm sitting there in the chair, and the enormity of the moment hits me. And I start to get a little bit emotional thinking about, wow, this is the thing I've always dreamed about. And then it was like 5 seconds. And then I had to do my line. I was like, and I was like, oh. And Lauren came back. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine. I don't know what happened. So
did you just have a stroke?
Yeah, exactly. It was incredibly uplifting and incredibly grounding all at the same time.
Yeah.
It was like, don't ever take anything for granted. And yet I can't believe I'm here.
There you go.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
All right. Hypothetically, you see two guys that look like us coming at you on the sidewalk. What movie do you think we're going to quote at you?
You guys are going to say, "You're my boy, Blue."
Yeah. Old school.
You're going to go old school, I think.
You're
or
spot
you
on.
might say Milk is a bad choice.
Dude,
I don't know.
Dude.
If it's a hot day, I'm definitely
It's
going
a hot
Milk was
day.
a bad choice. I was in Wisconsin and I had a whole wheel of cheese. I was like, whole wheel of cheese? I'm not even upset. Yeah.
Milk was a bad choice. By the way, I improvised that because I was literally trying to tell the director in that moment, like, why did you give me a carton of milk as we're shooting in LA on like a 98-degree day? And I literally was like, milk was a bad choice. Because I'm like, I'm having to drink hot milk in this scene.
That's the worst. The fucking worst. You were spot on with that one.
This isn't on this, but do you ever get tired of people quoting your movies? Like, are you like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's got to happen just constantly.
I wouldn't say, yeah. I mean, there are moments where, I'm getting this weird kick here. Sorry.
Got a nice, got a nice.
Yeah, look at that light.
Sun's coming in real nice.
Wow, that's nice. I don't know how to fix this.
You're good.
I don't know how to fix this. No. Well, whatever. Here we go.
Rolling with it.
Sit like this. We're rolling. I get. Yeah, sometimes someone yells something, and you're just like,
so good.
You're like, oh yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I said that. And most of the time, it's fantastic. But then there's about 20% of the time where I don't pick up the cue.
Oh wow!
And,
I mean, it's a lot of fucking classics that you've been in, so I get it.
Someone yelled at me, "Why are you so sweaty?" And I go, "Oh, because I was just on a bike ride." She's like, "No, from Step Brothers." After the drum set, why are you so sweaty? You're supposed to say, because I was watching Cops. Yeah. Like, oh, right, sorry. And she got so pissed and walked away.
Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious.
So ruined it for me.
I've ruined it. So I do ruin it for a lot of people because I don't pick up my cue.
That's funny as shit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
What's your comedy Mount Rushmore throughout your life? Who's your top four you're throwing on your Mount Rushmore?
I'm going to put Steve Martin.
Nice.
I'm going to put, I'm probably going to put Bill Murray up there.
Yep.
Legend.
I'm going to put Eddie Murphy.
So good.
And let's just say the original cast of Saturday Night Live. All of them.
Nice. Yeah. Throw them all up there.
That last
one counts. Hell yeah.
All right. I'll allow it. Yeah. That's great.
That's awesome, man.
Awesome list.
I love that list.
Do you have an actor you've wanted to work with that you haven't yet?
Steven Seagal.
Shut up! No. That would be the funniest goddamn thing.
I don't know
Talk
why.
about doing something totally unexpected.
No, that would be, yeah, exactly.
I don't know why I just pictured you dressed up with the slick back as Steven Seagal. I don't know why that's what popped in my head.
Oh, gosh.
I don't even think we could track him down. I don't even know where he is on planet Earth these days. But
yeah, wherever he's at.
I mean, I'd love to do something weird with like an actor like Daniel Day-Lewis or something like that. Yeah.
Just gets really enthralled and into it. And
exactly. Try to get him to do like something weird. Yeah.
That's fun.
What about the best sporting event you've ever been to?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to say two. I'm going to say the Women's World Cup final at the Rose Bowl.
Ooh.
For women's soccer.
Nice.
Where they beat China. They finally won the Women's World. It's the famous Brandy Chastain taking her top off.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
That was incredible. And then I'll say, even though my team lost the game, the national championship game, again at the Rose Bowl, USC Texas.
2005.
Yeah. That was an amazing back and forth.
It's a great game. You just made
whoever had the ball last was going to win that game, and their time just ran out. But
you have no idea how his microphone is muted, but our head producer, our intern Brandon, our head producer, is the biggest Longhorns fan you've ever met in your life.
Okay, I'm glad
Brandon. He's screaming like a child off camera right now.
He's going to lay into me right now, for sure.
It's the reason he went to Texas, I believe, is because they won that game.
And I sat in the same row with Matthew McConaughey and his buddy, and they wanted to talk shit the whole game. Like every time Texas,
of course,
like Texas guys love to be like, okay, here we go. And then SC would score right away. And I'd be like, what?
What happened? What happened?
Yeah, what happened?
What was that?
And it was so back and forth. But I have to say, at the end of that game, everyone just shook hands.
It was one of the best ever.
We just watched one of the, So anyway, but I've been lucky. I've been to a bunch of fun stuff, but those two pop into my head.
Yeah, that game, Vince Young's like performance towards the end of it, especially, like it was like
crazy.
Yeah, it was like somebody just caught fire and like could not be stopped. So,
and there is a classic photo of Vince Young scoring that last touchdown.
Yeah.
And one of the SC cheerleaders jumping up in the air thinking it was SC that had scored.
No.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need to look at this. I have not seen that. That's amazing.
We got to know who's got the ball.
She was not the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah.
Becky, I'll tell you what, I've been to the Rose Bowl one time since he played UCLA out there. When I tell you it is one of the coolest atmospheres, like I can only imagine that place packed to the T for that game and seeing highlight after highlight after highlight for the biggest game of the year. Man, I can only imagine what that felt like, man.
Both those teams with guys who went on to the league, like on both sides of the ball.
Oh,
yeah. And it was an insane environment. Yeah.
So cool.
Crazy.
Man.
Well, shout out to my former teammate, Vince Young. Awesome game. And shout out to you, Will. I mean, listen, before we end this, we always give our guests, do you have any questions for us? Like, or do you just like want to go and go about your day? That's fine too. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Let's see. What time is it?
You got the sun hunting you down over there.
Yeah. I know. I'm trying to help your producers out here by not getting blasted by the sun. I do have a question for you guys. How do you compare getting to do things like this? Like obviously you're living out, you got to be pro athletes, this thing you dreamed about your whole life.
Oh yeah.
Now getting to do this other side of stuff. Is it as much fun? Is it more fun? Is it a different kind of fun?
Yeah, I'll take a hack at this. So me and Jason, we started this thing because we just wanted to show our brotherhood and have fun catching up once a week. And it was a magical year where we both went to the Super Bowl and got to talk about both of our seasons throughout it. And in retrospect, after about 3 years, the coolest part is getting to interview guys like you and just getting to shoot the shit with you over the course of an hour and get to pick your brain on the profession that you're in and what got you there and things like that. Like that's all been so fascinating to me. And it kind of hit me like a blindside because I just got on here to have fun with my brother and now I get to do cool shit like this. So that's definitely the ups for me.
That's awesome.
I would say, like Travis said, being able to just talk to Trav once a week, we have a dedicated time. And before we did this, there'd be like months sometimes in the middle of a season, especially where you like fall by the wayside. So that combined with interviewing really successful, interesting people or friends is awesome. But I would say the other thing it's very similar, when you get ready to play a sport, you practice and you work and you prepare, and then the game day happens and you get to express yourself as a player. And that's something very unique as an entertainer as well, where, you work at it and you try to think about how can I do things or what can I do that'll be interesting, or take a creative idea from scratch.
Yep.
And I don't know, bring it to life. And it all is like just really rewarding when that happens.
Yeah.
That, I think that's similar in terms of like getting out there. You worked all off season. We've put in all these new plays. Let's go out there and see what it looks like.
Yeah.
And then you get blown out by 40 points. You're like, fuck, we're out of it, boys.
Back to the drawing board.
Well, but I think there's a lot of parallels between team sport and getting to do a lot of things in entertainment, because the same thing can happen. I think that's why I love working on films. It's a team of people. It's a crew of people. I loved Saturday Night Live because of the ensemble, because it was like we all if we all pull for each other, the whole show does well and we all do well. And same sort of thing. You work hard. You're working on something. You film something for 50 days. It takes a year to come out.
Yeah.
And you lay a big fat turd. And And you're like, oh, audience didn't think it was funny at all. Oh, well, we thought it was hilarious.
There you go.
And then you're like, well, I'm still glad we went for it. You know, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Well,
So
I'm taking your advice, and I'm full send in everything I ever do in the entertainment world, man.
Full send.
I
Full
appreciate
send.
that advice, man.
Yeah.
Will, thank you so much,
awesome.
brother. You're unbelievable.
Thanks, you guys.
Cannot wait
That
to
was so
see
fun.
everything you got coming up, and appreciate the time, man.
Thanks, you guys. All right. That was fun.
All righty, that wraps up another episode of New Heights.
Unbelievable.
Thank you to our guest, Will Ferrell. We'll be back next week with a brand new episode. Make sure you are subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcasts. Reminder, you can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, if we didn't mention your favorite Will Ferrell movie, I think we want to do a blind ranking of all of Will Ferrell's classics, no matter what they are, any genre of Will's throughout the past year. Why don't you go ahead and throw us some, and we'll have some fun doing a blind ranking of all of Will's best next week. Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by American Express.
Ooh.
The Express. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew for always making us look better than we are. And to the 92%ers, hope you had fun tuning in. We'll see you next week.
Peace.